Show. Be inspired, be empowered. The Anouk Show. Thursday morning on GSSL Radio. Hey.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Anouk Show. I'm your girl, Anouk, and we at The Anouk Show believe that inspiration is just around the corner. We are super excited and appreciative that you tuned in for another special episode of The Anouk Show. And we have a very special guest and a very special topic. So sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy and be inspired and empowered. But first, we must take a quick pause to hear from our sponsors. Are you looking to amplify your brand? Well, look no further. Linked Superpowers is the company for you. Linked Superpowers is a cutting-edge global branding, social media, and PR agency. They help to reshape professional visibility and influence. They've been in business for a decade now, and they are on top of the game with proven results. Reach out to Linked Superpowers at www.linkedsuperpowers.com.
It's inspiration time. Come on and renew your mind. Everybody, it's inspiration time with Anouk.
There is a wrestling in my heart and my mind, a disturbance and a tension I cannot seem to drive. And if I'm honest, there's quite a bit of fear to sit here in the silence and really hear you. What will you ask of me? Will I listen to your voice when you speak? Help me to move. Help me to see. Help me to do whatever you would ask of me. Help me to go, or God, help me to stay. I'm feeling so alone here, and I know that you're faithful, but I can barely breathe. God, help me. Sometimes things, they are black and white, but sometimes they are not, and it leaves us torn inside. And in the middle, we are left to wonder who we are and what you want and where we're going. Oh, such a mystery. I don't always understand, but I believe. Help me to move. Help me to see. Help me to do whatever you would ask of me. Help me to go. Or, God, help me to stay. I'm feeling so alone here, and I know you're faithful, but I can barely breathe. God, help me. I don't know the future. It's one day at a time, but I know I'll be okay with your hand holding mine. So take all my resistance. Oh God, I need your grace. One step and then the other. Show me the way. Show me the way. Help me to move. Help me to see. Help me to do whatever you ask of me. Help me to go. Or, God, help me to stay. I'm feeling so alone here, and I know that you're faithful, but I can barely breathe. Oh, God, I can barely breathe. Oh, I can barely breathe. God, help me.
The Anouk Show. Yeah, Anouk. Hey, what you say? Anouk Show. Motivate. Anouk Show. Yeah, yeah. Anouk Show.
Now I ask you, have you ever needed help? Or have you ever been so perplexed that you didn't know which way to turn? And you felt like you needed help, but you didn't even know what questions to ask. I've been there. I'm quite sure many of you all can relate to that as well. And I am so grateful in my life that I've had mentors, I've had coaches, I've had sponsors, I've had family members, I've had friends to provide me help when I needed it, and sometimes when I didn't even know that I needed it, and to answer questions that I didn't even know that I had. We all need help, and we need not to be afraid to say, I need help. And we also need to be that individual that can help others and maybe help them when they don't even know that they need that help. I am super excited to have Marcus Jones on the Anouk Show. It really touches my heart that he's agreed to talk with us. He is a very passionate individual. He's a devoted husband. He is a community leader. He is just multi-talented. He DJ'd a party for my mom's surprise birthday party a few years ago. He recently DJ'd for my family reunion. He just has so many talents, and he's just a really great person. And I just love great people. He is so passionate about helping others, helping his community, sharing his knowledge. And he is especially passionate about our youth. And we need more Marcuses out there willing to help plant seeds and encourage and assist our youth. So without further ado, I'm just going to turn it over to Marcus, because Marcus can tell you his story better than I can. So Marcus, over to you.
Hello, my name is Marcus Jones. I was born and raised in Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm the 12th of 13 children. And at this particular point in my life, my passion is helping young people live out the fulfillment of their potential. I feel that in the course of anyone's life, their passions may change, and there are different things which require their time and energy and focus. And at this particular point, I just feel that, young people need motivation, they need inspiration, they need role models, they need a roadmap to success. Being born into a large family, especially the 12th of 13 children, sometimes you're tasked with nieces and nephews, looking over them, taking care of them, and doing what's best for them. You're almost like a default parent. For the last 13 years, I've been fortunate to teach teenage Sunday school at my local church, and our motto is giving them the answers before life gives them the questions. The scriptures say there is nothing new under the sun, but I think that in this current age, our young people are being bombarded with things that you and I probably didn't discover until later on in life. And it's coming at them at such a rapid pace, and it's coming at them so forcefully that they're almost put in a position where they have to make immediate decisions. And sometimes they're not fully equipped with all of the information about the possible outcomes that could affect their lives for the rest of their lives. One of the things I was fortunate to do a few years ago was partner with some other people in the community, and we offered a conflict resolution seminar for young people because we wanted them to know that conflict, no matter how great or how small, is inevitable, but combat is optional because there are other options available, and many times young people don't know that, and they're not able to employ what they don't know because knowing is half the battle. Our young people don't expect us to be perfect, but they do expect us to be real. And when we're real about the mistakes that we've made while we were their age, they can accept that and they can appreciate it more, and they can put that wisdom into effect in their own lives, because I've always been taught that learn from the mistakes of others because you'll never live long enough to make them all yourself. Well, why young people? Well, I say young people because they have so much life ahead of them, and many times they haven't been corrupted by the world just yet. And when you're dealing with older people, there's a saying that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, if you're going to teach an old dog new tricks, well, they need to go back to square one probably, so they can learn from what I'm teaching young people. So it's not really age discriminative. So young people, what I'm trying to pass off to them is what a lot of older people probably should have got a long time ago. I grew up doing basically most of everything I was supposed to do. Made good grades, had great conduct in school. I played sports. I was a yes sir, no sir young person who was respectful to older individuals. I've always tried to dot my I's and cross my T's. Was I mischievous? Yes. Did I get into things? Yes. I think I probably spent more time trying not to get caught than actually doing those things. Eventually, if you keep playing with fire, you eventually get burned. And that's what happened to me. You know, sometimes you get a little comfortable in the things that you're able to get by with. And, you know, I always tell people, sometimes you're just getting by. You're not really getting away. Great role models growing up were not as prevalent as the negative role models. And it appeared to me that the negative role models had more going on. They had the things that we desired as young people, pretty much like today. I was drawn into the life, and eventually it cost me 11 years of my freedom in what I consider to be the prime of my life. It was really surprising and disappointing, not only to my family, but to a lot of people in the community that respected me for the positive things that I was doing. But sometimes, you know, it only takes a little bit of negative to do away with a lot of positive. So, you know, I was just straddling the fence, and eventually, you know, I got caught up. During the time that I was gone, I had a lot of opportunity to reflect and to look at all of the bad decisions that I made, and I vowed not to make some of them and to make the most of the rest of my days here on this planet. I wanted to make them count. I wanted to be impactful to young people who I saw myself in. And I just want them to see that their lives have value and that they don't have to settle for the things that their community or their peers or the enemy is pushing up on them. They have a decision to make. And as long as they abide by what they've constituted for their lives, then they could be whatever they want to be. Sometimes new frontiers may be discovered by just having new eyes. And if I'm able to open the eyes of their understanding, I'm going to give it all that I have in an attempt to make these young people see that they were created for greatness. They have a right and a responsibility to be their authentic selves. There's no value in being a copy, and once you follow the crowd, you often get lost in it. When I think about the person that's been most impactful to my own life, I have to consider my own mother, Miss Thelma Lee Jones. She has been a warrior, just to say the least. She's the strongest woman I've ever met, and she goes all out for what she believes in. She loves her family. We were poor, but, you know, as a youngster, we didn't know it. You know, we were rich in love. We just didn't have a lot of money. We didn't go without. And my mom always found a way to make a way. She never influenced us to do wrong. If it was anything that she did, then we never were witness to it. So she understood the innocence of young people, and she's always encouraged us to do the right thing, to treat people with respect, to live our lives in a way that demanded respect. And she's a very spiritual woman, and the foundation that she set before me and my siblings has proven to be the most valuable thing that she's instilled in all of us. The advice that I would give to anyone that's in pursuit of their purpose or trying to discover something to be passionate about, I would first encourage them to be prayerful and to ask, God to reveal to them those things that he has already equipped them to do, because I'm a firm believer in that whatever God calls for, he provides for. And then there may be something that you see every day and you're hoping that somebody else takes the initiative. I don't think it's by accident that God allows you to cross paths with those in need or situations in which you can make a difference. I believe that God created all of us with a purpose in mind. The book of Ecclesiastes says, God has put eternity in man's heart, yet so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end. And I encourage my young people that God has already finished something that he wants you to start. You're not a wandering generality. You are a meaningful specific, and God has specific plans for your life. I'd like the epitaph of my existence to read once I leave this earth, to say that I was a devout Christian, that I was a loving and supportive husband, son, brother, uncle, friend, and teacher. I wanted to be said that I had a heart and a concern for young people, to live out the fulfillment of their potential, and that I was able to give them that boost that I wish I would have had as a youngster. Thank you so much to the Anouk Show for allowing me to come forth and share my testimony and my story.
Marcus, you are so phenomenal. I thank you for all that you do for your church, for your community, for these youth. I am so blessed to know you. You are so multi-talented. You are such a leader. You are such an inspiration. You are truly motivational. So thank you for joining the Anouk Show. Thank you for being very open and sharing your story. And I trust that your story has inspired many. I want to re-emphasize to folks that it is important that we all get mentors, we seek out mentors, and that we can provide mentorship for others as needed. In this world, we were not meant to be alone. We need help. We should be open to helping each other and asking for help. But as Marcus says, sometimes in life will give you the questions before you know the answers. So they are trying, his church is trying, Marcus is trying with our youth to give them the answers before life gives them the questions. That is so very powerful. So everyone, I just encourage each of you to look through your life to say, where do I need help? And to solicit someone to help you. And if there's an area that you feel like you can help someone, look to see who you can reach back and assist. And that's how we can be a better, stronger community. Thank you so very much again, Marcus. I really appreciate you for being here.
It's inspiration time. Come on and renew your mind. Everybody, it's inspiration time with Anouk.
Good morning. And now for the soul. 1 John chapter 4 verse 4 states, "Little children, you are from God and have overcome them. For he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world." This verse reminds us of the strength and the resilience we possess through our connection to a higher power. One key to take away from this scripture is the assurance of the inner strength and victory, even in challenging circumstances. The verse encourages us to recognize that while the world may present difficulties, distractions, or negativity, we are not alone in facing them. The strength within us, often viewed as our faith, values, or inner convictions, is greater than any external challenges that may come our way. As we navigate life obstacles, it's important to remember that we have inherent capacity to overcome. Embracing this truth can inspire confidence and courage as we confront our doubts. In closing, let this message serve as a reminder to tap into the greater strength within you. No matter what challenges you face today, know that you have the power to rise above, make a positive impact in your life and the lives of those around you. This is your inspirational moment by Minister Derek Brinter.
That sounds real good right there. Let's go. The Anouk Show. Yeah. Anouk Show. Hey, what you say? Anouk Show. Be motivated. Anouk Show. Yeah. The Anouk Show. It's the Anouk Show. You join the inspiration. Just say her name, Anouk. No need for complication. The love, the laugh she shares unmatched across the nation. Protect your peace and God, don't let it be mistaken. Her love for God is real, no need for phony faking. The Anouk Show. Anouk Show. The Anouk inspiration, laughter and motivation. Listen with anticipation. She seeks God's guidance in situations. Take your peace and joy. 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 Put your feet. Take your peace and joy. Put your ear to it. Take your peace and joy. Come on and just clap to it. Take your peace and joy. Take a peace and joy. Take your peace and joy. Take your peace and joy. The Anouk Show. What's her name? Anouk Show. Say God is real. Protect your peace with anticipation. You get motivation with inspiration. You get consolation. One more time. Show. The Anouk Show. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Check out www.linkedsuperpowers.com and let them take your brand to the next level. www.linkedsuperpowers.com.
Don't wait any longer. Order your copy of the book called 30 Days to Yes to Me by Anouk McIntyre on Amazon today, or get the audio or ebook at www.anouk-mc.com. This book emphasizes the importance of self-love and personal growth and fulfillment.
If you missed last week's episode or any episode of The Anouk Show, just go to my YouTube page, which is Anouk, A-N-O-U-K, Brumfield, B-R-U-M-F-I-E-L-D, and you get access to all the replays absolutely free. If you enjoy them, please share it with someone else. I really do appreciate you for being part of this Anouk Show family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Discover apparel that speaks to your soul at Shop Saved. Dive into the collection of faith-inspired clothing and accessories that effortlessly combine style with a powerful message. Whether you're searching for that perfect faith, hope, and love tee, or the popular Saved Grace designs, each piece is crafted to inspire and uplift. Enjoy hassle-free exchanges, free U.S. ground shipping on all orders, and exceptional customer service, because they believe shopping should be as joyful as the message you wear. And don't miss out on 15% off your first order. Let your wardrobe reflect your faith and resilience. Visit shopsave.com. That's SHOPSAV as in Victor, D as in David.com. And wear the message, live the truth. This concludes of another episode of The Anouk Show. The Anouk Show is meant to encourage, inspire, motivate, and empower. We thank you for joining each and every week, same time, for your weekly dose of inspiration. If you are interested in booking Marcus Jones, or you know of any guest that would be a beacon of inspiration for this show, please reach out to me. My direct number is 832-969-2031. Again, I thank each and every one of you for being part of the Anouk Show family. I ask that you tell a friend to tell a friend, and guess what? Let's all be beacons of inspiration. Let's be inspired. Let's be empowered. And until next week, let's just keep on keeping on.
All right. I pray that you've been inspired.
Protect your peace. Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 3. He will keep you in perfect peace. Keep your mind stayed on Him.
Anouk Show. Be inspired, be empowered. The Anouk Show. Thursday morning on GSSL Radio.